of our Mother's Day celebration. Today we have with us the honor of having three very important people, three moms who have taken time out of their very busy schedules, because you know how busy moms are, right? I'm sure you all agree. And so we're going to have a very special focus today on moms, and we want to hear actually about your journey and your aspirations. But before we talk about that, I'm going to just have each of you introduce yourself and boast about your children.
Hi, I'm Tabitha. So I have one girl, she's Olivia. She's turning 2 in July. She's lovable and starting school next month, so that's something that we're looking forward to.
Hi, my name is Veenaa. So I'm 38 years old and I've got two princesses to be an inspiration to. So they're aged 7 and 5 years old. One is going to primary school and another one is going to kindergarten. They have their own personalities, so I'm trying to be a balanced parent for both. So I'm enjoying the parenthood as it comes.
Hi, my name is Rynette. I have 4 children. They are 7, 6, 4 and 1. So I have 3 boys and 1 princess. They are currently homeschooled except for the eldest who goes to primary school. And as you can guess, with 4 kids in the house, it's chaos and all day, every day, but I'm loving it.
You know, we were talking a little bit before this, and a lot of you have very different yet very interesting journeys. Maybe share a little bit with us in your journey in becoming a mom. Like Tabs, you said that you always wanted to be a mom. That was like your childhood dream or teenager dream?
Just for as long as I can remember. When people say like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I wanted to be a mom.
Oh.
I know, I'm not common, but I've always loved children growing up. So I just really wanted to have children of my own.
How many?
4, but that's because I grew up with 3 younger brothers. My brothers are much younger than I am. So I grew up as an only child for 7 years before the 3 boys came along. So I think I really got to experience both worlds, and I just felt like my children would really enjoy having siblings and growing up together, and it was just a lot of fun. So yeah, it really is just kind of like a big party every time the entire family is together. So yeah, that's kind of why. I think the most challenging thing for me as a mom was really just not being able to see myself doing certain things, or even being, like you said, sacrificial, right? To me, it was never a sacrifice. It was just, I'm her mom. So yeah, this is a natural choice for me. Before I had my baby, I always admired my mom for being sacrificial, for giving up her career to stay and look after the 4 of us, making it so easy to always choose us above herself. Like, you know, seemingly so easy, and I felt that I didn't think I could do that when I became a mom myself. And then lo and behold, like after I became a mom, to me, I was just doing things that felt natural, but my friends were like, oh, you mean like you're giving up on this, or you're not doing this? Like, how do you make that choice? In the past, you would do that. And I was like, oh, like it's not very important to me anymore.
So you're at the beginning of your journey, right?
You'll get there, you'll be fine.
Yeah, hear it from the mother of 4. She already has 4.
It's manageable, you can do it.
Did you always want 4 kids?
No, actually, I have always wanted 2. Because I come from a family of 2, so I have an older brother and then it's me. But my husband has been the one that has always wanted 4 kids. Yeah. So for us, we got married very young. We decided to get married at 23 because both of us knew that that was what we wanted. We wanted to start the family early so that we still have energy, and by the time that we were done having kids, they would be big and we could still enjoy while still being, healthy enough and whatnot. Yeah, we decided to plan to have our kids early. Had our first kid at 25, and from there we've just kept on adding.
That was so smart.
Yeah.
I know most people would say it the other way around, right? First, get your career going and get settled, then come the kids. Yeah. So you chose the route less to travel.
That's right. In a sense, you could say that because while a lot of my friends, they were all climbing the corporate ladder, establishing their career. For me, I made the choice to have kids first because I knew that family was what I wanted, and I knew that was what was important to me. I always felt that you can always work later, but your opportunity to be with the kids during this season is this short, because as you get older, your body ages, you're a little bit more tired, and it gets a bit more difficult. So we actually made the choice that for now we decided this season was the time for having kids, this season was the time for family. We can always establish our careers slightly later on.
Okay, that's it. You do run a business.
I do. I do. Yeah, so I am a baby wearing consultant and a lactation counselor. So what I do kind of evolved from what I love. So basically family, children. Prior to that, I was actually pursuing my postgraduate degree in Marcoms in public relations. So I finished my degree and decided to get pregnant first, have a child, and then I thought I was going to come back to Singapore and then do a corporate job. But as it would be, you know, things always don't go according to my own plan, my own timeline. I was pregnant with the second kid before I decided to go back to enter the workforce. So we made the decision for me to stay at home, for me to homeschool my children, for me to teach the kids and spend that time with them. And then from there, I sort of decided to give up the corporate world and just do what I love, which is, you know, teaching and being with my kids. I wanted something for myself as well, you see. So I still wanted to establish myself in a different way apart from being a mother. I love being a mom, don't get me wrong, but I still wanted, you know, a career. I still wanted to do something. My free time, what little free time that I had. So I started this business. I decided to help other parents because at the point when I started my business, there weren't a lot of people who were actually helping out with how to baby wear. So a lot of parents didn't know, that the awareness wasn't there. So I made it kind of like my mission to kind of create that awareness to build the business up in that way.
Mother Nature is not always fair to ladies because our biological clock is running against our career clock, right? Like we have to, you know, like what she's correctly prioritized, she prioritized having kids first because our energy levels will diminish as age, right? That's our biological clock. And as we age, we also can't bear that much kids as easily as we are able to at a younger age. But going against the career clock, of course, you have lost time in the career space to progress. Right? Your peers have already advanced a lot more higher than you. So life is not always fair for ladies, especially for those pursuing the motherhood journey or individuals who take on the role of mothers, right? They are, you know, there's always a trade-off or conflict for the career clock versus the biological clock, and I'm glad that Rynette took what prioritized for her.
Well, you did as well.
Yeah. My transition to motherhood was different. It was a path less taken by, but not rare. I belong to the group of people who had difficulty sustaining a pregnancy. I had recurrent miscarriages over a period of 3 years. It was so easy for me to conceive, but it was as easy to lose it as well. Hundreds of tests, thousands of dollars, couldn't find a problem to it. And in the process, I almost lost my life when I had an ectopic pregnancy and I was bleeding. So they took off one tube, fallopian tube, and the negligible chances for me to have a sustainable pregnancy was halved with just one tube left, right? So I never gave up. And then finally, when we first heard the heartbeat, after 3 painful long years, I think my partner and I, we definitely teared. Because of my recurrent miscarriages, they termed me as habitual abortion. So because of this rare case, they actually made me jab for 37 weeks daily. I was bleeding through the night. Then when my kid was born, she had chronic eczema. It threw us into a world of chaos because this condition was not present in either of our families. So we were treading in a world of unknown, trying to grapple with the seriousness of the situation. So
and you were a new mom, right?
I was a new mom, first time mom after finally after 4 long years. So we were very appreciative that we had a miracle child, but we also were treading in an unknown world. So I decided to have a career break. Anyone can do my job, anyone can be replaced in my job, but only I can take care of my child the best. So I think it was a unique motherhood journey.
And it didn't even stop there.
Yeah, it didn't stop there.
You went through the whole thing again.
Yes.
One more time.
Yes, you're right. So unexpectedly, I mean, it was difficult to conceive the first round. So when we saw that I was pregnant again, we both were stunned for half a day. We couldn't believe that we were pregnant again. I mean, I was pregnant again. But we had to go through the 37 weeks of jabs again to sustain the pregnancy and all that. And by the time my stomach was crying because it was already punctured for 37 full weeks the previous round, and within less than 1 year I have to start puncturing again. So, but again, my second child came along. They both bring us great joy. So after the career break, I did re-enter the workforce. Now that her condition is better managed. So I think it's all about priorities. I think every mother would definitely resonate this statement with me. So I'm glad that this experience has shaped me to what I have and gives strength to others